Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Brandon Hudson, your man from Florida Stuff here on YouTube. Today is March 12th, 2018. I hope everyone's having a good day, good start to their week. Today, real quick, I want to bring you guys another video, real quick, just to talk about one feature of Florida Stuff that I haven't really talked about in the past. If you guys read the reviews at floridastuff.wordpress.com, you'll see that there is a section that addresses restaurant cleanliness in all of my reviews. You can view everything there, but at the same time, I do want people to know about how clean these restaurants are that I visit. This all started maybe about 6 months ago, and I want to say out of now 118 restaurants that are featured, maybe 119 now, I've kind of lost track, that maybe a small minority of these restaurants have had cleanliness issues. And I want to kind of talk real quick about what I define as restaurant cleanliness, what I'm looking for, the things that I think are important to people. Now, I don't go into the kitchens of any of these restaurants, but I'm really focused on the dining area, the restroom. If I do go into the restroom, obviously just the men's room and some other factors. But one thing I do look at is the dining room, the condition of the dining room, cleanliness of the tables, even the chairs. I kind of overlook the trash. If there is a trash, if you have to do it, put it away yourself. And I also look at the condition of my table, the immediate area when I sit down. There have been a few slip ups along the way. I've been seated at dirty tables. They've cleaned them right away, which, if no things happen, that's fine. And usually it's just me, so it's not like I'm having to accommodate a large group, or anything, where they need the whole space, instantly. The other thing I do look for is the condition of the floors, whether it needs to be swept in a restaurant or mopped. And this is one thing I've noticed, especially the last several months. Seems like some restaurants don't seem to attend to their dining room areas like they should. And that's regardless of the restaurant is busy or not. So those are things that I am looking for. This all started probably about 6, 7 months ago. I did encounter a couple of restaurants that had some significant cleanliness issues, tables, chairs not being cleaned, floors not being swept. And I didn't really have a spot on the review that just, addressed restaurant cleanliness. So those are some things I look for. And it doesn't matter what type of restaurant it is or where it is, how prestige it is, if it is prestigious, anything like that. So it's not something that lures me away from the restaurant, but it is something I do let the restaurants know about after the fact. It is kind of unfortunate in some places, even small places where I think there may be 2, 3, maybe 4 tables at the most, they're not keeping them clean. I went to a restaurant recently in Winter Garden that was packed, a little wing spot. It was really good, but no one was attending to the restaurant the entire time I was there, as far as the dining room area. And I was sitting there for an hour, and I was observing something like that, where no one was attending to the dining room area, no one was checking the tables. Some of the chairs were not clean themselves, which kind of made it hard for me to sit down in some parts in retrospect. But I want to let you guys know that's something that is critical on Florida Stuff. I really enjoy going to these restaurants, but I think it could be a negative trend in some ways, that some restaurants are not being as attentive as they should be to their own restaurant cleanliness, which is kind of unfortunate. But thankfully, out of all these restaurants, I want to say maybe a half a dozen have had what I consider to be cleanliness issues. Usually I don't have anything to report, but at the same time, I am always looking, because I want you guys to be informed. You guys want to sit down in these places. You guys want to check these out. You guys may have never been to these places before. And, if I'm not comfortable there because of a cleanliness issue, that could affect my readers and my viewers. So I appreciate you guys hearing me out real quick for just a few minutes here. Still working on LinkedIn today, as I was over the weekend. They just sent me yesterday. And continue to feel free to follow here, subscribe here on Florida Stuff YouTube, as well as go to floridastuff.wordpress.com. Feel free to subscribe there so you get all the reviews, the latest reviews first, shot straight to your email inbox. And feel free to look up Florida Stuff on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, right here, Pinterest, Google Maps, and Yelp as well. And you can search for all that under Florida Stuff. So thanks for hearing me out, guys. Great talking to you, and I hope to see you out there, and take care.